you have a goal, write it down. If you do not write it down, you don't have a goal, you have a wish. A beautiful thing happens when we start paying attention to each other. It is by participating more in your relationship that you breathe life into it. If you are not the hero of your own story, then you are missing the whole point of your humanity. In a strong relationship, you should love your companion more than you need them. Be happy with who you are and what you do, and you can do anything you want. Smile at strangers and you just might change a life. It is up to you today to start making healthy choices, not choices that are just healthy for your body, but healthy for your mind. If you believe you can, you might. If you know you can, you will. When you are too religious, you tend to point your finger to judge instead of extending your hand to help. Stop trying to fix yourself. You are not broken. You are perfectly imperfect and powerful beyond measure. Do not let another day go by where your dedication to other people's opinion is greater than your dedication to your emotions. The most powerful relationship you will ever have is the relationship with yourself. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it is the ability to deal with them. Incredible change happens in your life when you decide to take control of what you do have power over instead of craving control over what you don't. I want to be in a relationship where you telling me you love me is just a ceremonious validation of what you already show me. Sometimes life knocks you on your ass. Get up, get up, get up. Happiness is not the absence of problems, it is the ability to deal with them. There is nothing more rare nor more beautiful than a woman being unapologetically herself, comfortable in her perfect imperfection. To me, that is the true essence of beauty.
Subscribe.
When in a relationship, a real woman doesn't make his woman jealous of others, he makes others jealous of his woman. We all make mistakes, have struggles, and even regret things in our past. But you are not your mistakes, you are not your struggles, and you are here now with the power to shape your day and your future. At the end of the day, let there be no excuses, no explanation, no regrets. You must learn to let go, release the stress. You were never in control anyway. Make a pact with yourself today to not to be defined by your past. Sometimes the greatest things to come out of all your hard work isn't what you get for it, but what you become for it. Shake things up today. Be you, be free, share. It is important that we forgive ourselves for making mistakes. We need to learn from our errors and move on. I find the best way to love someone is not to change them, but instead help them reveal the greatest version of themselves. Renew, release, let go. Yesterday has gone. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. You cannot should have done something, you can only do something. Renew yourself, release that attachment. Today is a new day. Forget yesterday, it has already forgotten you. Don't sweat tomorrow, you haven't even met. Instead, open your eyes and your heart to a truly precious gift today. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. I want to live my life in such a way that when I get out of bed in the morning, the devil says, "Oh shit, he's up." A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. When you hold a grudge, you want someone else's sorrow to reflect your level of hurt, but the two rarely meet. Don't confuse poor decision making with destiny. Own your mistakes. It is okay, we all make them. Learn from them so they can empower you.
Subscribe now.
It doesn't matter what you did or where you were. It matters where you are and what you are doing. Get out there, sing the song in your heart and never let anyone shut you up. My past has not defined me, destroyed me, deterred me, or defeated me. It has only strengthened me. The beautiful journey of today can only begin when we learn to let go of yesterday. Plant seeds of happiness, hope, success, and love. It will all come back to you in abundance. This is the law of nature. You are put on this earth to achieve your greatest self, to live out your purpose, and to do it courageously. The universe doesn't give you what you ask for with your thoughts, it gives you what you demand with your actions. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love, then make that day count. The reason many people in our society are miserable, sick, and highly stressed is because of an unhealthy attachment to things they have no control over. It only takes a split second to smile and forget, yet to someone that needed it, it can last a lifetime. The right thing to do and the hard thing to do are usually the same. I promise you nothing is as chaotic as it seems. Nothing is worth diminishing your health. Nothing is worth poisoning yourself into stress, anxiety, and fear. It is funny how, in this journey of life, even though we may begin at different times and places, our paths cross with others so that we may share our love, compassion, observations, and hope. This is a design of God that I appreciate and cherish. There is nothing more beautiful than seeing a person being themselves. Imagine going through your day being unapologetically you. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go. I believe in the immeasurable power of love, that truly love can endure any circumstance and reach across any distance. Those with grateful mindset tend to see the message in the mess, and even though life may knock them down, the grateful find reasons, if even small ones, to get up. If you are not comfortable enough with yourself and with your own truth when entering a relationship, then you are not ready for that relationship. Love is forgiving, accepting, moving on, embracing, and all encompassing. If you are not doing that for yourself, you cannot do that with anyone else. The problem that we have with a victim mentality is that we forget to see the blessings of the day. Because of this, our spirit is poisoned instead of nourished. It is time to care, it is time to take responsibility, it is time to lead, it is time for a change, it is time to be true to our greatest self, it is time to stop blaming others. Love yourself, forgive yourself, be true to yourself. Have how you treat yourself set the standards for how others will treat you. People who lack the clarity, courage, or determination to follow their own dreams will often find ways to discourage yours. Live your truth and don't ever stop. Those who have the ability to be grateful are the ones who have the ability to achieve greatness. There are not enough days in forever to allow me to fully express the depth of my love for you. The greatest love stories are not those in which love is only spoken, but those in which it is acted upon. Accept your strength, your weaknesses, your truth, and know what tools you have to fulfill your purpose. Your greatest self has been waiting your whole life. Don't make it wait any longer. Judging is preventing us from understanding a new truth. Free yourself from the rules of old judgments and create the space for new understanding. Sometimes it is the same moment that takes you breath away that breathe purpose and love back into your life. If you fuel your journey on the opinions of others, you are going to run out of gas. A lot of the conflict you have in your life exists simply because you are not living in alignment. You are not being true to yourself. The victim mindset dilutes the human potential. By not accepting personal responsibility for our circumstances, we greatly reduce our power to change them. Set the standard. Stop expecting others to show you love, acceptance, commitment, and respect when you don't even show that to yourself. Never compromise your values. Sometimes letting go is simply changing the labels you place on an event, looking at the same event with fresh eyes. Give freely to the world these gifts of love and compassion. Do not concern yourself with how much you receive in return. Just know in your heart it will be returned. Don't tell me about your God with your words. Show me about your God with your actions. Do what you think is right. Don't let people make the decision of right or wrong for you. Fear can only grow in darkness. Once you face fear with light, you win. You are frustrated because you keep waiting for the blooming of flowers of which you have yet to sow the seeds. Every single time you help somebody stand up, you are helping humanity rise. Do not sabotage your new relationship with your last relationship's poison. It is a lack of clarity that creates chaos and frustration. Those emotions are poison to any living goal. You are beautiful, know this. Anyone who tells you otherwise is simply lying. You are beautiful. People will always have opinions about your decision because they are not courageous enough to take action on their opinion. The more I understand the mind and the human experience, the more I begin to suspect there is no such thing as unhappiness. There is only ungratefulness. Don't give up, it is not over. The universe is balanced. Every setback bears with it the seeds of a comeback. Love has no limitations, it cannot be measured, it has no boundaries. Although many have tried, love is indefinable. We cannot undo a single thing we have ever done, but we can make decisions of today that propel us to life we want and towards the healing we need. When you are living the best version of yourself, you inspire others to live the best versions of themselves. Once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. You cannot just wish change, you have to live the change in order to for it become a reality. Look around you, everything changes. Everything on this earth is in a continuous state of evolving, refining, improving, adapting, enhancing, changing. You were not put in on this earth to remain stagnant. Become the leader of your life, lead yourself to where you want to be. Breathe life back into your ambitions, your desires, your goals, your relationships. You didn't just cheat on me, you cheated on us. You didn't just break my heart, you broke our future. Happiness is a state of mind, a choice, a way of living. It is not something to be achieved, it is something to be experienced. At every given moment, we are absolutely perfect for what is required for our journey. In your own life, it is important to know how spectacular you are. When you find yourself in need of spiritual nourishment, it is in the opportunity to serve others that you will find the abundance you seek. You have been blessed with immeasurable power to make positive changes in your life. The purpose of fear is to raise your awareness, not to stop your progress. Stop giving meaningless praise and start giving meaningful action. Temptation is a feeling we get when we encountered by an opportunity to do what we innately know we shouldn't. Free yourself from the burden of feeling the need to hold on to anything. Let go, you are a part of everything. Happiness has to do with your mindset, not with outside circumstance. We may place blame, give reason, and even have excuses, but in the end, it is an act of cowardice to not follow your dreams. The universe is so well balanced that the mere fact that you have a problem also serves as a sign that there is a solution. Finding happiness should not be seen as finding a needle in a haystack. Happiness is within. Each day is a blessing that brings an abundance of happiness. Therefore, finding happiness should be like finding a gift in a stack of gifts. A new day, be open enough to see opportunities, be wise enough to be grateful, be courageous enough to be happy. Sometimes problems don't require a solution to solve them, instead, they require maturity to outgrow them. When you do what you love, the seemingly impossible becomes simply challenging. The laborious becomes purposeful resistance, the difficult loses its edge and is trampled by your progress. When we replace a sense of service and gratitude with a sense of entitlement and expectation, we quickly see the demise of our relationship, society, and economy. A grateful mindset can set you free from the prison of disempowerment and the shackles of misery. The bank of love is not ever bankrupt. Characters are cowards that are tempted to chase the fantasy of what could be, instead of courageously addressing their own self-destructive behavior and cultivating what is. Just because your pain is understandable doesn't mean your behavior is acceptable. Simplify your life. You don't grow spiritual, you shrink spiritual. Allow yourself to enjoy each happy moment in your life. By choosing healthy over skinny, you are choosing self-love over self-judgment. You are beautiful. The strong-minded rise to the challenge of their goals and dreams. The weak-minded become haters. Your life begins to change the day you take responsibility for it. If you want to find happiness, find gratitude. Don't wait for other people to be loving, giving, compassionate, grateful, forgiving, generous, or friendly. Lead the way. Never be surprised by your own success. Stop pointing fingers and placing blames on others. Your life can only change to the degree that you accept responsibility for it. Empowerment is the ability to refine, improve, and enhance your life without codependency. God's word is not just to be heard and repeated, it is to be breathed, lived, and emulated with each action. The universe doesn't give you what you want in your mind, it gives you what you demand with your actions. Today is yours to shape, create a masterpiece. Stop waiting for the perfect day or the perfect moment. Take this day, this moment, and lead it to perfection. Love and compassion are the mother and father of a smile. We need to create more smiles in our world today. Smiles, after all, pave the way to a happy world. The truth is, unless you let go, unless you forgive yourself, unless you forgive the situation, unless you realize that the situation is over, you cannot move forward. Letting go means to come to the realization that some people are a part of your history, but not a part of your destination. If people refuse to look at you in a new light and they can only see you for what you were, only see you for the mistakes you have made. If they don't realize that you are not your mistakes, then they have to go. Protect your enthusiasm from the negativity and fear of others. Never decide to do nothing just because you can only do little. Do what you can. You would be surprised at what little acts have done for our world. Free yourself from the complexities and drama of your life. Simplify, look within. Within ourselves, we all have the gifts and talents we need to fulfill the purpose we have been blessed with. When forever becomes a place, when forever ceases to be just a word, when it ceases to be just a measurement of time but instead becomes a place where soulmates can dance to the song in their hearts, that is a reflection of true love. It is only with true love and compassion that we can begin to mend what is broken in the world. It is these two blessed things that can begin to heal all broken hearts. How would your life be different if you walked away from gossip and verbal defamation? Let today be the day you speak only the good you know of other people and encourage others to do the same. Make the choice to embrace this day. Do not let your today be stolen by the ghost of yesterday or the to-do list of tomorrow. It is inspiring to see all the wonderfully amazing things that can happen in a day in which you participate. Once you start recognizing the truth of your story, finish the story. It happened, but you are still here. You are still capable, powerful. You are not circumstances. It happened and you made it through. You are still fully equipped with every single tool you need to fulfill your purpose. Participate in your dreams today. There are unlimited opportunities available with this new day. Take action on those wonderful dreams you have had in your mind for so long. Remember, success is something you experience when you act accordingly. Scholars, theologians, and even poets have yet to be able to truly describe and touch upon the beauty, romance, and magic of a relationship built on 100% authenticity.
Subscribe now.